coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to downtown Detroit and Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. Baltimore Ravens and the Detroit Lions. On one side, it's John Harbaugh. Went to high school in nearby Ann Arbor. Dad Jack, brother Jim, both made names for themselves at the University of Michigan. Across the field, it is Lions head coach Dan Campbell. His team already has the X by their name. They have clinched the division. Now it's all about best seeding in the NFC playoffs. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Ford Field. And he brings this back all the way to midfield. The Ravens offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, league MVP in 2019 and 2023, Lamar Jackson.
They find themselves coming off a win last week that came right down to the end, and the best teams in the NFL, Mike, they can win close games, and they can win different style games. You're not going to blow people out consistently in the NFL. The league is just too good and has too much parity. But the teams that are the best in one-score games, they're often the ones finding themselves in the best position come playoff time.
One of the tight ends in motion right. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the...
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And he does a nice job to avoid the initial wave. They're going to get him down behind the line. So on fourth down, out is Ryan Rico to punt.
And out.
And that one not returnable, out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. So that Detroit offense taking the field for the first time. They'll be let out by the rookie, Greg, the latest in a long line of NFL quarterbacks from Southern Cal.
One of the best parts of the week, Mike, is when we have an opportunity to sit down and visit with these guys during the production meetings. And the thing that we both came away with was, while he was happy with the overall performance of his team a week ago, you could tell that lone interception left a bit of a bad taste in his mouth. He called that errant pass unacceptable. He doesn't plan on having too many of those in this one, and look for him to be a little bit more careful with the ball as he tries to get his team to another victory here today.
First down, and they stick with Gill. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 2.
Down. 45. 1 second.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Now a 3rd and 2.
Here we go. 33. Yellow.
Now they'll set up to throw. That one on target. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Lions first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He was brought down at the 26.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Yellow, 43. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a blast. That's catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a first down.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case,
to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Detroit. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Point after, coming up here. The kick is good. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23 yards. Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. And it back out again. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. It's a zone read, and Jackson's going to keep it. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Second down. Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
It's third down.
Open man, left side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 3 on the play.
First down. Play action now. Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
there's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Inside run with Sampson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now a stoppage. We have an injured Lion. 3rd and 5. Motion man is Harris. He'll try to run for it. He'll get 10 there on the keeper, and that's going to be good for a first down.
Wow, a little change of play call here, and that's typically not what we see at this down and distance. That's typically a passing down, Mike, where they catch the defense off guard, keep the ball on the ground, and they're able to pick up enough for the first down.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. It's a big one for the Ravens. A pickup of 44 yards. Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he will power his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. The dual threat of the quarterback, when you have one that can run, Why not use them, especially down here, Greg? And they punch it in for the touchdown.
There's nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than down here near the goal line when he can call his own number. And in this case, that's exactly what he does, and he's able to take it in himself.
A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Their own 31-yard line.
Set, punt. 45. Wide. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught downfield by Harrison. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment.
Let's go now. Punt, punt.
Lions ball to begin the second quarter. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
They hand it to Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's got the first down and more than that. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
Now it is first and goal.
For the Lions.
Here we go.
Here's Gibbs, and he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. The task a bit tougher as they face second and goal.
52 Bulls. Ready.
Back to throw. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. And it's going to bring it to third and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 22. Set, punt.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Lions. Extra point attempt still to come. He knocks it through, and the Lions will move out to a 14-7 lead.
Ravens 7.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Ravens offense and running back Dylan Sampson heading back onto the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend. You see he is currently second in that category. Harris, the man in motion. On play action, here's Jackson. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he will not get away. Terrific open-field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jackson. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 14 yards. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
First and 10.
They'll put a man in motion to the right. A first down throw for Jackson. That's to the receiver, Horn. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. We've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Sampson. And this tackle there, he pushes forward and will give him 4 yards. From the 41, here's 2nd and 6. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He throws right side, down the field, and it is brought in. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
That's another Baltimore first down. First and goal.
Design run here with Jackson. He will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. No problem there on the extra point, and the Ravens will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return starts from the 5. Dan Campbell there for the Lions head coach as his guys head back out for their next possession. They have been one of the better teams in terms of throwing the football this year, and the numbers bear that out, and they've come out of the gates hot in this one. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And quickly out to Harrison. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up the 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That one intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie. Middle. Jackson now to throw on 1st down. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And he'll be taken down. That is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
Well, what this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth, he certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
Dan Campbell there, the Lions head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Working free downfield. It is Williams. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Another catch from there. Numbers starting to stack up in this one. Closing in on 100 yards, and we're still in the first half.
Ready. 50, green. Watch out now. 50,
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And he'll take this one in. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. The extra point is good. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. John Harbaugh there, the Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens, as his guys get ready for their next possession. They're searching here for the tie score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. Second and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Now, Jackson.
And 5.
He'll drop this to Sampson underneath. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Third and inches.
Brings up third and inches.
Now Jackson. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Here's Ryan Rico now. They'll be looking for something a little better than that first effort, which he shanked. That is fielded at the 13. And it winds up a very solid return as he gets it up past the 30. The Lions offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football.
Here we go. Here we go. 30. Cut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as the clock will stop at 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Blue strikers. Come on, set. Yellow. 22. Yellow. Red, cycle. Drill, green. Hut, hut.
Now they'll set up to throw. No one there to pick up the pressure. He'll go down. They got it. They'll look to pick up the pace.
Brings up second and 16 at the 38-yard line.
Red. Set, hut.
He'll drop to throw. One knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And
so pretty clearly you knew what this was going to be. They walk out with 5 receivers set, nobody in the backfield, and the entire stadium knows this ball is being thrown in the air. So let's give a lot of credit for the defense. They don't panic, force the incompletion, and it's a really nice play.
Again, working deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. The Lions going to turn things over to the field goal unit. His kick is good. The Lions going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
And this is really why you want a kicker with a big leg. In these situations, end of half, can you steal 3 points from distance and come away with 3? And really nice job there, right around that midfield logo. It's kind of crazy how it's become sort of routine in today's NFL.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. You can see he's closing in on a rushing title, the league leader, coming into the final 2 weeks of the season.
Here we go. Set.
He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And he out of bounds inside the 30. A big one there to start the second half. To gain of 43 yards.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's brought down after a gain of 1.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8.
Ready. Come on, 38. Yellow. Ready.
Now Gibbs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's 3rd and 7.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready. Black. 95.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the 3rd, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
Let's go. 50. Green. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal.
Set. Ready. Hut.
Back to throw. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Lions. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. John Harbaugh there with Super Bowl winning coach of the Ravens as his guys get ready for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
2nd down. Jackson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
3rd down and 8 yards to go.
They'll motion the tight end right. On 3rd down. Jackson. Rolling to the left. He'll try and get it. Carry that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Lions have come up with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Ready. Blue, check. Check, Hunt.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he'll get about 6 there. Setting up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Ravens' 40-yard line.
Green, Jack. Come on, set. Yellow. Hey, blue. Steel, black. Go pink. Set.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is good. What a throw. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Now the try for an extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
38, Ravens 14.
Both team's ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Ravens offense ready to get back at it. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. Lamar going to work from the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jackson looking to throw. He'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
The shotgun, here's Jackson. He's going to have their 1st down and then some. And they will finally run him down. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Jackson up top again. Got his man at the 6. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Jackson going to keep it himself. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Jackson now on 2nd down. That's the safety, Kirby Joseph. And the line at their own 3-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready?
Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And they're going to mark him down right at the 30-yard line. Now a stop. We have an injured Lion. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season.
On the double.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Check.
They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready. 33. Blue striker. Ready.
He'll look to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Red, 38, ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. It's 1st down, and they'll run. Oh, he is defeated on that one. Picked up, throws down behind the line of scrimmage. From the gun, Jackson. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. A 19-yard kick goes there. First down, Baltimore.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Jackson now to throw on first down. They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
They've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. Motion man is Harris. He takes off. Down to the 4. It'll be second and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game. After suffering that loss there on second down with the sack, Mike, now everything as a play caller goes out the window. I'm second and goal. I'm thinking, all right, even if I don't get it here on the ground, I've got third and fourth down to punch it across. So now, I go backwards. This third and goal almost has to be a pass. I'm looking at a failed